It's taxi vlog 273. Hope I said that right. 27th of September. If this was a quarterly vlog, this would be the third vlog of the year. Constantinople, Constantinople. I happen to remember that song from 1928. I think I heard it on the Dr. Demento show for the first time in 1976. Trivia! I have the radio off for those listeners who have trouble concentrating on what I'm saying when music is playing, as I frequently do myself. You know, I was eating my soup just half an hour ago, and Cindy was showing me the new image of Barbie. You know, the Mattel doll that came out in 1958. Barbie is beginning to look like a real girl now. Isn't it a tradition that Barbie is supposed to look like some space alien from the end of a Steven Spielberg film? I mean, she's been that way since before I was born. Now I'm going all sensationalistic and trying. No, I'm not trying. I'm being annoying, am I not? That's what all the popular channels sound like. But this is not a popular channel. So I don't have to follow any formula that they're following. But let's say that I came out to work on Monday night. And, oh yes, I'm late tonight. It's just after 7. I slept in. I can do that with my job. A lot of people can't. But I can do that because I was tired, I slept in, and now I'm off to work. I would have been at work maybe half an hour ago on a regular day. But anyway, came to work on Monday and had the kind of night where it was one trip an hour, averaging about $10, $12 a trip. I think I made about $50 during the course of the whole night. It was disappointing, and I thought, oh shit, oh no, what kind of a week am I going to have now? So I came out on Tuesday going, I hope it's not more of the same, and it started out to be more of the same, but after midnight, I guess all the other cabs went home in disgust, and I picked up some business after midnight. I actually made somewhat over $100 for myself. I mean, after expenses, which was good. Over 100 is better than 50, right? So that was rather good. Wednesday was, in a way, a big surprise. Well, number one, it was welfare. And when people get their welfare checks, that's probably why my Tuesday night was good, because the welfare checks come in just after midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning. So the morning hours were good. And then I came to work, I think I was at work at 6:45, so like 20 minutes ago. And I did not stop till 11:15. 4 hours solid. Go, 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 go. At one point I stopped to take a pee and have get a coffee, and it took me 45 minutes before I got to taste the coffee. That's how busy I was. Busy, busy, busy. I had like $150 on after those 4 hours. Which, you know, if you're doing 40 an hour which is approximately what I was doing, you're doing quite well. So the rest of the night, it got slower naturally after midnight, but I coasted, and it was one of those nights that you couldn't mess up no matter what you did. You couldn't screw this night up. I was getting calls and picking up people, and they were going a good distance, and they tipped generously, you know, $28 fare, oh, make it 40 kind of thing. Yippee! So my Wednesday night was just a gem. It was wonderful. I can't say anything, and you know, just love it when it goes that way. And I wasn't even getting too many welfare people. I got the occasional welfare people, but you know, most people were not welfare people, which is great. Not that I have anything against welfare people, but some of them are the type who do nothing all month, live off their spouse's income, then when they get a check they go and get drugs. Yep. First thing they do, they get their check, they go hire a cab, go to where the drug dealers are, get their fix, and come home. By the time the first 8 hours of the day is up, they got no money left. And I still, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I managed to finish the book I was reading. So now I'm starting on, where is it? Oh, here it is. A big SM Sterling, The Sword of the Lady. That's what we're doing now. Another one in the series of, you know, after the world went dark, post-apocalyptic thing, and people are running around like, you know, Tolkien fairies and King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table and stuff like that. I came to work on Thursday night. I had my first call happened about half an hour after I was out there, and it was one of those Walmart deals where you take the lady and her little kid and a whole trunk full of groceries and stuff home. One of those $10 jobs. Then I got sent to a hotel at the pub at the hotel, and the guy who had called was not there. So in disgust I said, oh shit, it's going to be one of those nights. I went back towards the parking lot, and when I was halfway there I got sent to another call, which was at an apartment building on a gorge. And I went there and I called the phone number and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And finally these three boys came out. I'll call them boys, they're in their late teens, early 20s. They were a bit gangsta, if you know what I mean. And one of the first things the first thing one of them said was, to the ferries. Oh, bonus. $60 fare right there. I was not expecting that. But they were on their way to Vancouver to do some gangsta stuff. And so we dropped them off on the ferry. I got $65 for my trouble. But on the way out there, one of them asked to play the radio. And he said, and crank it up. And I said, I'll crank it up as high as I can stand it, but I can't go all the way, you can understand. I need to concentrate on driving. And he said, yeah, I understand. See, now that's the way to approach it. Just to turn the radio on and crank it without asking is not the way to approach it. But this guy, this youth, shall we say, did it the right way. And he was the second one in a week to do it the right way. Very nice. So I didn't mind. I put the speakers to the back of the car where they were sitting, and the one in the front had his own tune arrangement, which worked out just fine. So I thought, oh, now I got to jump on the night. I can coast. Well, I did a lot of coasting in one spot. The whole night I brought in just over 200. And when your lease is $95 and then you got to pay another 20 bucks for gas, you can imagine that I made just under 100 for myself, which for a Thursday is not all that stellar, but once again, it's better than 50 bucks. I fell asleep twice out there while waiting for calls and reading and sleeping. So I got home in the morning kind of tired, but I got changed and I went out to backfit and I did my exercises for an hour. Then I turned in all the bottles and cans that we had from the whole summer. June, July, August, September. 4 months of cans and bottles. Beer and soda pop and gin and whiskey. And anyways, all those cans and bottles added up to $30 in my pocket. So maybe that's one way of justifying my being late tonight. It doesn't really matter. So now I'm going to turn on my radio, and I'll get back to you towards the end of the night and let you know how the Friday is going to go or how it went. Now, how do you turn this thing on? Well, I'm kind of tired. It was steady at the beginning. I was doing some good fares. It wasn't that busy though, but it was steady. So I'd get a chance to drive a little bit and then take a little rest here in the parking lot and drive a little bit and read a few pages and drive a little bit. And it wasn't the busiest of Friday nights. It was kind of, but it was steady. So I did fairly well. I had maybe fewer trips than usual, a couple fewer, and I made some money. Not really a great huge amount, but a couple $100 is all right. I've been reading a bit. About 50 pages into the book I brought along, and I got about, right now, an hour and a half to go before I would usually go home. I could go home now and it wouldn't be so bad, but you know, there is a chance that maybe I'll get something else between now and 6 o'clock. It's now, yeah, like I said, about 4:30 or so. So my eyes are getting tired of reading and I'm just lying down here. I was going to take a nap. Was going to take a nap, but this is about the best time that I can finish a vlog since nothing else is going on. Yeah, I've been looking forward to my days off. Gonna do a lot of sleeping. Just relaxing and sleeping. And I'm really glad that they invented the reclining seat in a car, because if I didn't have a reclining seat, this would not be very comfortable. But this is good. I can just lie here and wait for something to happen. Well, I'm going to have some pleasant dreams now, and meantime, I hope yours is better than mine.